Hello and welcome to my second video. Today I'm showing you how to edit root protected files inside MuMuPlayer. It's a powerful trick for modding apps, bypassing restrictions, or customizing system files. I'll walk you through the required tools, how to set them up safely, and then we will dive into a real example with a mobile game. First, make sure that MuMuPlayer is installed. If it's not installed, simply click the link in the description and download the latest version of MuMuPlayer. After installation, MuMuPlayer will automatically start. Now, if you already had MuMuPlayer installed and you want to not lose your old instances, simply create a new one. You want it in landscape, number of devices 1, advanced options. We are going for performance in this one and just create one. Now it has already Android 12, which is very good. We have 4 cores and 4 gigabytes of RAM into it. That's basically so it runs stable. You can, depending on the performance of your device, choose more or less. I would simply stay with 4 cores and 4 gigabytes of RAM. Now, before you actually start it, we need to enable root. And this is basically very easy with MuMuPlayer compared to other emulators like BlueStacks. You go to device settings, then you go to, first of all, you have to go to disk sharing writable system disk, so we can actually write something on there. And then in others, you want to enable root. With those two settings, you're good to go. Now, all we have to do is start it. Once you're inside MuMuPlayer, you will most likely see that Chrome is not installed yet. Simply click it because it's necessary for the progress, at least if you use the same tools as I do. After you click on the Play Store, it should automatically install Google Chrome for you, so you can actually close the store again and just wait for Chrome to load. As you can see, I got Chrome installed now. I can just open it. And inside Chrome, of course, use without an account unless you want to link it, of course. Then you search for Root Explorer. This is annoying. And as you can see, in the Play Store, there is a Root Explorer for almost €5. I'm going to use the APK free modded version of it, so the latest Android version. It is safe, at least at the current time. So always, if you see, I will show you some virus total scans. Always check, double check, triple check the files you download. Even if they show something like a virus total check, it can change over time. So maybe if the state gets updated or something, just be cautious always when you download some APK or whatever. Inside of latest mod APKs, you want to go to Root Explorer APK. It will maybe give you an ad, sometimes it doesn't. Then you just wait for the link. Yeah, download. Download anyways. Always check before you do so. Then you can open it. You want to install it, of course. And after it's done, you click done. You can close Chrome. And now we can check if we actually got root access. It might ask for exactly that. Root Explorer is requesting super user access. It's required to do so so we can actually even get into the root files, edit them and everything. Just if you don't want to always use that, just give it this time. If you don't trust the app, just keep it at this time only. So sometimes it doesn't tend to load. I just close it and reopen it, and then it should work just fine. Yeah, remember choice, allow. because I was explaining and they closed the window so it didn't work. Now we go to data, and inside there you are going to look for data folder again. And now we know we have root access because it might let you into the folder data and then it just shows its own folder. So there's one folder. Then you know you don't have root access. But we have root access and that's very good because now we can actually go ahead and close Root Explorer. And this is basically the end of how to get root access. And now that we checked it, we can also go ahead and install, for an example, idle Tycoon and try to edit the in-game file. To do so, we simply open the Play Store. You have to sign in. Now we are inside of the Play Store. We have our Gmail connected to the Play Store, and as a coincidence, we already have idle Tycoon here. If you can't find it, simply go for search, and we're going to install it now. And while it loads, we can already go back to our Android device. Now that we installed idle Tycoon, I mean, you could also close the Play Store before, but we just close it, so we have it sorted out. And before you can actually access it in the Root Explorer, you need to open it. Now, that's due to the fact that mobile games, when you install them, don't come with all, oh yeah, and in this file save this and this. They just come with the basic pack. And while you open it the first time, it will actually kind of create the folders in the root and everything. So now you just log in, just like a normal player. Now we're inside of idle. So we go ahead. I don't want to do it now because that's already a cloud I actually have some modified values on. You just go ahead, have this guy mine for once. I mean, it's most likely not even necessary, but just to make sure the game had created the files, we just need to store some cache. So we go ahead, get the cache, get it back here, and also make sure to close it via the ESC key. So don't force kill it, because if you force kill it and then we close it here, when you force kill it alone, there's the possibility that it doesn't save our progress. So now we can just go ahead. It saved our path of data. You could have either just updated it here or reopen it, so you can keep it open. And inside of this path, we are looking for idle miner. Oh yeah. And inside of data fluffy fairy games dot idle miner tycoon, you're going to look for files. Now, since we're in the wide path, data fluffy fairy games idle miner tycoon files, you will see the save game JSON. Inside of this JSON, you can see a text viewer, database viewer, everything. We're going to use the text editor. Now, don't be afraid of this long text. There's a search function. You just have to be careful with upper, lower cases and the precise names of it. For example, you can also read, like, here's the elevator, what's the idea of the elevator, elevator 1, what's the level of it, level 1, let's say now it's level 1000, it has a cache load of 10, and the elevator state is 0, 1, where is it located? Now we have ground. In ground we have ID, gold stored, so let's say in gold stored we have 55. Then we go number of workers. We can ignore that because the game will automatically set it to the uh, based workers on the level. So if we have this level, it will set the number of workers inside of the code to, like, let's say at this level it would have 6 workers, so it will go from 1 to 6 automatically. You can't set this value to like 900 because the game will start and always set it to this level. Also at levels, the maximum level for ground would be 2800. So if you set it to 3K, it will automatically reset to the maximum level. So it's also not possible to make the elevator level 1 million and have an advantage. That's not how it works, sadly. But now you can see level gold, gold mines, TI, everything. And then we have something like cache. Now we have our different cache IDs. As you remember, every cache is here 10 right now. And there's cache ID 0. Cache ID 0 has cache amount 0. Now we had 20 gold, but it actually didn't save it. Now the fun part is how you write this number. You write 2e plus and how many zeros you want. So you can write 100. That would be 2 times 10 to the power of 100. The maximum amount of cache you can have is something like 1.7 times 10 to the power of 308. Now we could also edit super cache, but since we didn't unlock this feature yet, we can't actually edit inside the save game because it didn't create this path yet. So what we're going to do right now is save our changes. As you can see, file saved. If it doesn't show that message or it failed to save, you most likely have the miner game still open, then it won't work. Now we can go out of here. You can close it or keep it open. And we're going to start miner again. Now, what changed? We didn't even complete the tutorial, as you can see. But look at our cache. We have 20 BC. Now, since we didn't even finish the tutorial, we created something funny. You can see the amount of workers, but we didn't even unlock those features yet because we need to upgrade it. And now, when you look at the tutorial, I mean, we can basically max it. We're rich. And as you can see, 1K, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that worked out. Now, we unlocked Super Cache, so we could actually close the game, go back to the root explorer, and give ourselves some more Super Cache. I'm not going to do this now because it would be a waste of time. You can just search for Super Cache and edit it yourself if you want to. Now let's go ahead. Since we have this connected, we can actually do something like sync with cloud. This is where it's going to be interesting. We now have an emulator which is rooted, and most likely your private mobile phone is unrooted and you don't want to root it in order to do something like this in terms of security and whatever because of school or whatever. And now I just go to sync with cloud. It's synced. Now inside of miner, I'm going to Google Play Games, connect it, and that's just an old account. Let me just, that's basically just Google playing Google, but after I load this account, I can actually access the right account. So ignore this account. We are going to connect again. And now I can choose the right email. And after doing so, if it would let me, as you can see, now we have our cloud with 8 minutes playtime from today. After I click it and actually open it, you will see that I'm inside of the same miner account now. And now I basically have my rooted miner account where I change the values on my mobile phone. So you can modify it and load it to your mobile phone. Now, if you want to add some more super cache, or if you are not happy with the amount of cache you have, you close miner on your mobile phone and on your MuMu emulator, you open the root explorer, you edit the file, you open miner on your emulator, you save it, you sync it into the cloud, and after syncing it, you can just go ahead and close it on your emulator, open it on your mobile phone, and sync data with the cloud. You load the data from the cloud, and you're good to go. Now, that's it for this video. We've successfully booted our MuMu emulator, installed the root explorer. We gave it the access to the full roots, so it has full access to root. And after that, we edited some values from a game. That's how you do it. Always remember it depends on the game if it works. If you found this helpful, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future content. I might be doing some more into this direction or coding, depending on if someone is interested. And after all, just thank you for watching and see you in the next one.